Welcome back to Griffiths Productions, where there's a whole load of teasers, stories, and chaos. So the stories started, it just randomly came about. I was just like jotting ideas down on like a notepad, and because all these like thoughts, all these like ideas were going around in my head, and I was just like, I'm going to put these on paper because this could actually go somewhere. So I jotted them all down on paper, and I just I made a story. I made a few parts of a story, about I think about 3-4 parts of a story. My very first story, which was prison based, and yeah, and then all these ideas just kept coming to me. I just kept having constant ideas all the time. Every time I was watching a TV series or a movie, or I was watching something, these ideas would just come to me like so much, and it would, like, I don't know, it's like it completely took over my brain, like, but it was nice because it was my comfort. It felt like it had really gripped me, like I found something that I was really into. And for the people who truly know me, know that I'm not one to ever write stories. I'm not even one to read books or anything like that. But for me to write these stories, it's been kind of like an eye-opener, because it's kind of made me see a different side of me. These stories have helped me get a lot of emotions and everything of how I'm feeling out on paper, because some of the stuff that I've put in stories I've actually been through in real life, and I just feel like I feel so glad that I've been able to put my stuff and my ideas and bring them out into the world, and on YouTube and on Wattpad and on Archive of Our Own, and like just so much that it's been really hard it's been really hard to not stop writing them. Stop, like, I'm constantly planning stories, I'm constantly doing something with them, and yeah, it was really good, and I'm actually so grateful the amount of like love and support that I have had from everyone who has commented and who has given me so much love in all these stories. I've had people message me on Instagram. I've had people message me on like my posts on my story group on Facebook. I've had people comment on my YouTube videos, like them, view them. I've literally got so many subscribers. People just keep subscribing to my YouTube because they love the stories that are on there, and it does feel really good. It feels like I've got something to be proud of, like I've got a talent, which I never thought I would ever have. Like, I never thought I would be this creative and this good with anything, like with anything at all. I never thought I would have this kind of like amazing, like out of this world talent where I would just write constant. Don't get me wrong, writing for the past, Right, I've been writing stories since 2021, and since late 2021, and let's just say I have been really. Don't get me wrong, it has hurt my hand. My hand has felt the pain of writing stories so much, but when you're really like into something and you're really focused on because you know that because I know that these stories that I'm writing, I'm planning, I'm creating for everyone to go and read. I know that this is what they want. This is what they're gonna love. So I keep going, no matter how much pain my hand's in, no matter how much that I'm overthinking everything, no matter what's going on in my entire life. Writing these stories have been a way for me to escape what's really going on in reality, and all the troubles and all the stress that I've been going through recently. These have been my saviour, and honestly, I cannot thank everyone so much for loving these stories so much, because it has meant the absolute world to me, and I'm just absolutely bestoked, if that's a word, from all the love and all the support and everything that these stories have given me. I feel like, yes, I understand that they're not like on TV, or they're not into like they're not in a bookstore or anything, or they're not completely. I do want to get them out there a lot more. So if you want to share them with your friends, if you want to like make edits of them, if you want to post them on your social media, like your TikTok, your Instagram, your Facebook, anything, if you want to even post them on your own YouTube channel, go for it. You have my blessing to do that. You have my permission to do it, and I will literally write it in on paper for you to, or I'll write in a message. But I just want to get them out there more. But for them to be on like Wattpad, YouTube, and everything, I wouldn't say it's more than enough. I feel like a lot of people have seen them. A lot of people have read them because they love these stories. These stories are like everything to me. These stories have literally made me. These stories have literally made me feel good in myself, because for a while, for the past year, I haven't really felt myself. Nothing's felt real. Nothing's felt the same. Everything's felt so much different. I've had so much going on, and these stories have been. These stories have literally gripped me and pulled me away from every other stress that's going on in real life. And yeah, I'm in my own world. I can do what I want with them stories. I can go in any direction that I want to, and that's what I love with all the twists, all the turns that I've done, and it's all down to you lot. So thank you so much for everything that you lot have done, and all the love and everything you've given me for this through this whole journey. Like, I just can't believe I've been writing stories for so many years. I really cannot. I've written stories for so many years, and it feels so good. But yeah, and I will never ever forget the love that I've got. So thank you so much. Right, so this is me talking about my favourite characters that I have played and that I have written about. And ignore, my dog is in the background playing with her ball, so if you do hear some sort of weird noise, don't worry, it's my dog. And I do have the fan on because it is boiling. Anyway, so my first favourite character, these are going to be like my top, these are going to be like my top 5 these are going to be like my top let's say top 4, okay? Actually, no, let's round up to top 5. So, coming in at number 5. So, number 5 is like the least favourite character that I've played. And number 1 is the best. So, number 5 is actually a character called Troy that I played in the current story that's out at the moment is called Our Girl Season 6. Now, obviously, he's an army bloke. I'm not really in it for that much. You just see me be introduced, and you see me just, you know, involving in like the team and everything. But you don't see or hear or anything. You don't read of like me getting a massive storyline, because, and I think that's why he's at number 5, because he's kind of more like a background character. I only writ me into season 6 of Our Girl because I just thought, why not? I want to play an army character. I don't want a massive storyline. I don't want to be a main character. But that would have been amazing to play. The only good thing about it was that I got to play alongside Lacey Turner, and I got to play alongside, even though it wasn't in real life and it was just in my story that I made, but it felt really good, which it really did. So that's number 5, but we won't be seeing him again. So the next one, number 4, would be Josh from Gone Missing. So obviously Gone Missing is out at the moment. It is on Wattpad. So if you want to go and read it, go and check my Wattpad out. So basically I wrote a story called Gone Missing, where this character randomly goes missing out of the blue overnight, and his wife wakes up in the morning and finds that he's gone. There's no explanation, no clues, no evidence, nothing. There's no trace of him that he's gone missing or what's happened to him. And we still don't know to this day, because there isn't going to be any more follow-ups to it. So you just got to imagine what you think has gone wrong with him, what's happened to him. There is clues, there has been a flashback to what happened, but there's no guarantee that if he's alive or dead, so we don't know. But I played this character called Josh, and it was really good writing about Josh. It felt so good to write about a character, because obviously a lot of people go missing, and it's normal for a lot of people to go missing. And I just thought that I would because there's parents out there where their children have gone missing, or their loved ones or family members or whatever have gone missing, and they've got no answers. They don't know what's happening. The police have literally dropped the case right in front of them and said, we can't do nothing because there's nothing for us to go on. We don't know what we're going to do. And then they just presume that they're dead, and they shut it off. That's what I've done with this story, Gone Missing, because so many people, so many parents and so many families and everything get so much false hope that they're going to find their missing loved one, but they don't. They get no answers, nothing, and they're stuck, not knowing what to do, not knowing how to help. They can't do nothing. They can't go and search for them at all, because they don't know where to look first. They don't know where to go first, or where to look. So this is what I've done with Josh, and I do hope that it reaches more people, because that is such an important story for me. So that's why it has number 4 top spot. It has number 4 spot. Number 3 is a story called Becky's Back, which, if you don't know who Becky is, if you watch Coronation Street, she was in Coronation Street. and she played Kylie Platt's sister. Kylie is now out of the show. She died, and I read there that she came back to the Cobbles, and there's 3 seasons. So in season 2, I wasn't in season 1, but in season 2, in season 2 and 3, I cast my character, me, as Brad Clayton, which was the boss of the 2 guys that Becky owed money to. And my character Brad kidnapped and took hostage Max, who was Kylie and Callum's son, I would imagine. And Becky's his auntie, I think. So he and let's just say that was one vicious character. That was one vicious character for me to write. It felt so good because, like, I love bad characters. I love characters that are like the villains, like that have that dark, evil, twisted side to them. Because obviously, if you don't know, I am absolutely obsessed with Mina Jutler from Emmerdale, played by Paige Sandu, and I love characters like serial killers. I love anything, like any villain story, like anything. I love evil characters. So I wrote this story and was like, okay, I'm going to bring me in as a bad character. And let's just say this Brad Clayton, because that's his full name, he was tough. He was not to be messed with. But season 1, 2 and 3 of Becky's Back are out. They are on Wattpad as well. So if you want to go and check that out, you can as well. But my character got falsely imprisoned in season 3, at the start of season 3, or like halfway in season 3, got imprisoned because because he got framed for shooting the people that were working for him to get the money off Becky. So yeah, he went to prison, and it was actually revealed that Max, Kylie's son Max, was the one that shot someone called Blake, who was working with my character. And yeah, so now my character Brad has been released. He's left the village. He's gone. He's left the Cobbles. He's gone. Like, he's probably terrorizing someone else now, somewhere else. I don't know where, but we will never see him again. So yeah, he deserves number 3. Number 2. Now let's just say these last 2 characters are my most favourite that I've loved writing. So there's a story called Stacey's New Lover, Stacey's New Lover, basically, and yeah, it's being rebranded for the final season coming out next year, around March time, maybe earlier. But yeah, it's kind of like a very it's a very because there's like 19 seasons. Well, there's 18 seasons at the moment on Wattpad, so if you want to go and check that out, you can. Season 19 is coming out early next year. Now, and this is the final ever season. This is not going anywhere above season 19. There's not a season 20, 21, nothing. Season 19 is the cut-off, because that's where they get their happy ending. So my character, I play Liam Slater, who is the husband of Stacey, which is my favourite EastEnders character, for anyone that doesn't know. Now, I'm not going to sit here and tell you about everything that my character Liam Slater has happened for the past 19 seasons of this, because there's a lot to go through. But it has been so much fun putting me into EastEnders, because I love EastEnders. EastEnders is amazing. I've watched it for so many years. I've watched it since... I haven't watched it for the full 40 years, because I wasn't born when it first started. I watched it in 2000. I started watching it in 2010 when Stacey Slater was leaving for 4 years. So yeah, I've been watching it for 26 years, basically. 26 years I've been watching it. And it's been so good. So good. And yeah, I just thought, why not bring me in as a character? Because why not? So yeah, I can't say how my character Liam Slater ends, because season 19 isn't out yet. But I can't say how it ends. But it is going to be happy. I'm not going to die. I am currently in prison. So yeah, can't say what's happening. But there's a big shock coming right at the end of season 19. So so that character is at number 2, and number 1. Let me just tell you about this character, this final character. I wrote a story called The Assassin's Path. So there's The Assassin's Path, there's The Assassin's Path Revenge, then there's a third and final one coming out next year in May. And that's called Hunter Reed Time Served, which is the name of the character that I play, Hunter. And he is a serial killer. And Hunter, I got the idea for Hunter from Mina Jutler in Emmerdale. That's where my inspiration came from for Hunter, because he's currently in prison. Well, at the end of the last story he was, or he still is. He got 75 years. He went to prison for the first time and got 35 years. He escaped, killed his brother, then got 35 years, and then got an extra few years added on. So he got 75 years in total. But in this final chapter, we're going to see a different side to him. He is going to have something so traumatizing for me. And bear in mind, let me just put it out there, that what happens to my character Hunter in this final chapter of his story, right, coming next year in May, let's just say I've been through it. It's happened to me. It has happened to me. So I've put my own personal experience, and my character Hunter will go through it in prison. And it will traumatize him. It will change him for the rest of his life. So yeah, so he deserves number 1. So yeah, they're my favourite characters that I've written about and played, and I hope you go and check the stories out. Right, so this is the 3rd video I've made today, because this is going to be a big YouTube video by the way, because you will be watching this by the time I post this, so you will be watching this. So this is actually going to be the 3rd part of this. Well, this is going to be the 3rd video. So this is about why I'm ending my stories, why they're ending, why they're finishing, why are they going. And to tell you the truth, to go into detail, is because I'm ending them for 2 reasons. Okay, 2 reasons I'm ending my stories. 1, I'm gonna tell you that the least big reason that I'm ending them first, then tell you the big reason. So number one is I'm running out of ideas. I am running out of ideas. Because I've written so many stories, I've written over 100 stories, right? And because I've written that many and I've put so much effort and work into so many stories, I cannot think of anything else to do. There's been so many stories that I've scrapped that I could possibly bring back, but I don't want to. But yeah, I just feel like it's just time for me to put the pen down and put the pad down and walk away from these, because since 2021, for the past few years, these stories have been my life. They have been what has kept me going, what has literally gripped me. And I feel like because I'm running out of ideas, and the other reason, which I will tell you in a minute, that I just feel like it's time to walk away. You know what they say? Every good things come to an end. But don't worry, because the stories that aren't out yet, that have already been written and planned and everything, and the new ones that are due to come out, they will all still come out between now and next year when they're due to end. So don't worry, there is still stories coming, so you've got something to look forward to. But after the ones that have been written and all these have been released, there won't be any more. I won't be planning anymore. There won't be any more new ones. There'll just be these ones that I've writ and the ones that I've announced and that are currently planning. Then that's it. They will stop. They will go. There won't be any more. And number two, this is where the big reason that I'm ending these. So I'm not going to go into major detail because it is already on my YouTube. So if you want to, I will tell you the video is called Opening Up. Now, if you want to go and watch that video, you can. You're more than welcome to. But just prepare to be sad, because it's not an easy one to watch. So late last year, to give you a bit of context, I was groomed by an older guy. And ever since that has happened, I have not been myself. I'm struggling to eat, I'm struggling to cope, nothing feels the same anymore. I constantly feel lost. I'm exhausted constantly. I'm running on empty fuel. So much has happened in the past few months. So much has happened this year, basically, that has pushed me to this point. Now, a few months ago, I had a partner. I'm not going to go into like a lot of detail or anything, like what actually happened, but let's just say that we were together for only a few weeks. A couple of weeks we were together. We weren't together for long because I couldn't adjust due to what happened to me last year. She didn't understand why I wanted to end it. She tried to force me to stay with her. She tried to trap me. And it was not nice. She started buying me things, started making me promises, started saying, oh, if you stay with me, I'll change on how you see things. I'll change your life and everything. We'll do everything. She even threw the stuff that I want to do, like the places I want to go. She even threw that in my face. because she knew that I would say, okay, let's go for it. But I couldn't adjust. And after 2 weeks, I ended it with her. And I started getting a lot of crap for it. She was constantly pestering me. She was harassing me. She was ringing my phone number on private numbers and her actual phone number. She was messaging me. She was viewing my TikTok profile, stalking my Facebook. She was literally, she wouldn't leave me alone. She was going through everyone else to get to me. She was threatening me and my family. And it was horrible. So, a lot has happened, and I'm exhausted. Mentally and physically, I am exhausted. And it is horrible. So, with the way that I'm feeling, I'm ending my stories. Because I want to put these stories to bed. Because there's been so much of them, like, they'll always be there, they'll never go. But for me, that's why they're ending. And I'm so sorry that they are ending. I know a lot of people don't want me to end them, but they are ending, unfortunately. Because I just feel like it's the easiest option for me to do. Maybe in the future, maybe there'll be something else. Maybe I'll announce something new coming, but you never know. So, yeah. I hope you all understand, and yeah, I will see you all very soon. Know in the comments if you've got any questions about what you think, what you want to know if I'm doing next, or if I have any other new projects or ideas coming up. But yeah, thank you for watching this video, and yeah, I will see you all very, very soon.